What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Amir Khan says he'd also be undefeated if he fought the guys Terence Crawford fought. Let's talk about it. This is what he had to say. Let's get right into his whole, statement. Look at my resume. Look at the people I've beaten. My resume is a lot better than Terence Crawford's. I've fought better opponents, beaten better opponents. Okay, he's unbeaten, but I'm sure I would be unbeaten if I fought all the guys he did. This is what Khan told TMZ Sports. Um, Crawford has not fought anyone like me. This is the hardest fight on paper in his boxing professional career. That should say it all. Okay. First of all, Khan has a legitimate argument saying that his resume is better than Terence Crawford. Khan has Marco Antonio Barrera, a Hall of Famer, on his resume. He has Zab Judah, a guy who could be in the Hall of Fame, on his resume. He has Marcos Maidana, a multi-weight champion, on his resume. He has Lamont Peterson, a multi-weight champion, on his resume. He has a guy like Louis Colossal, a former I think it was a WBO welterweight champion, on his resume. He has Chris Algieri, former WBO junior welterweight champion, on his resume. He has Paulie Malignaggi, a former multi-weight champion, on his resume. I can go on and on about his resume. But that's not the reason he's no longer undefeated. The reason he's no longer undefeated is because he can't take a punch. He also has Canelo Alvarez on his resume, but he lost, you know. But his resume is better than Terence Crawford, in my opinion. Feel free to disagree in the comment section down below. But Khan's inability to take a punch is what's taking his undefeated record. Even if he could take a punch, Khan probably still have maybe one or two losses. Also, he has Devin Alexander, a two-division world champion, on his resume. So, his resume is better than Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a better fighter. He's a more complete fighter. He has the better chin, which means he has the better punch resistance than Amir Khan, who's been knocked out by British Prescott. Danny Garcia is also on his resume. He's been knocked out by him and Canelo Alvarez. So Amir Khan has fought everybody, from 135 all the way up to 154. Won some, he lost some. Definitely a terrific fighter, very skilled, tremendously gifted, athleticism, hand speed. He has the heart of a champion, as he's displayed numerous times throughout his career. But, he still wouldn't be undefeated if he fought the guys Terence Crawford fought. For one, they have a common opponent, and that is British Prescott. British Prescott knocked you out way before he even fought Terence Crawford. So that statement alone is invalid. Would he have beat Victor Postal? I don't know. Probably I would favor him, but Victor Postal is a guy that's like, what, 5'10", 5'11", who is a orthodox, awkward fighter with a long reach, very rangy. You know what I'm saying? Would he have beaten a Tomas Delorme? I don't know. Both of those guys have suspect chins, but Delorme can punch. You know what I'm saying? I think that if at 135, Yuriorkis Gamboa, he was too small then, he would be too small for Amir Khan. Would he have beaten Julius Ndongo? I don't know. Ndongo is awkward. He is aggressive. He's long and rangy. And you see what Terence Crawford did to him. So, would he have beat Jeff Horn? He'd probably be up easy and then get caught. That's just the MO for Amir Khan. He has those mental lapses in his fights that causes him to get caught, get out of position, and his posture and position fucks him up. Meaning he's caught out of position to defend himself, and when he gets hit with a big shot, it's down he goes. Whether he's knocked out cold or he's severely hurt. We see what happened against Marcos Maidana, for example. He was outboxing the fuck out of Marcos Maidana. Came out in the first round and dropped him with a beautiful body shot. Still almost got knocked out in the 12th round, I believe. In a great fight. But you know what I'm saying? But I disagree. I disagree with Amir Khan. He wouldn't be undefeated, but just because he doesn't have the punch resistance and he's not disciplined enough to go all 12 rounds without getting caught. And even if, have you seen some fighters can, you know, get undisciplined and still, win a fight because their ability to either take a punch or recover. You know what I'm saying? He very seldomly recovered, from, those big shots. Danny Garcia, he didn't recover for that. Prescott, he didn't recover for that. We know what happened against Canelo. That was a one-punch knockout that put him out for almost 2 years out of the ring. So that's what it is, man. It's Khan trying to talk up this fight, and I salute him for that. This is pay-per-view. He wants us to do big pay-per-view numbers because the more pay-per-view buys, the more his purse goes up, and the better he'll feel about taking his L that he about to take. You know what I'm saying? And, he has nothing to lose. If he wins, he becomes the WBO welterweight champion, and he throws a big monkey wrench into the plans of Terence Crawford moving forward in terms of him, getting big money paydays against the likes of Errol Spence, Sean Porter, or Keith Thurman down the line. So, he's promoting this fight. He is truly confident in himself. But I expect, as everybody else do, once that chin gets tested, down goes Amir Khan again for another knockout or TKO loss. And that's what it'll be. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Drop your comments in the comment section down below, giving me your thoughts. Do you agree or disagree? I'll put Terence Crawford's resume in the video so you can see, because I named more of Amir Khan's opponents on his resume than I did of Terence Crawford. So I want to let y'all get a chance to see Crawford's resume, and y'all can stack up and see if you side with Amir Khan or if you side with me. Just let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you enjoy the content throughout the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. Share these videos all over social media. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Until next time, I am out. Peace.